some people says the Tibetan wheel of death. After our death, how many times we have to reborn? Depending on your karma. If you are a good person now, if you always help someone, then you will get back into the human being or heaven. And if you are very like you love killing, or if you do the negative things which help or harms other, then you are going to be either in the hell or in the animal world. Animal.
Yeah, they're gonna send you in the animal world.
Okay.
What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to another episode here on YouTube from Bhutan. Just landed in Paro after an hour and a half delay, but finally made it to the kingdom of Bhutan, and I have to start the video here at the airport because the airport looks fantastic, just like a temple. Check this out, all the clouds, the mountains. The way here was fantastic. We have seen the Everest in its glory. So after a quick stop at the hotel, which I did not show you guys, I'll show you later on because it's actually quite nice. I was not expecting the hotel to be that outstanding here in Bhutan, but we have stopped here at one of the panorama points in order to view the government house and the king's palace as well. Check out this landscape here, guys. Outstanding. So yeah, on our last day they're gonna have a festival here at the king's palace, and it's gonna be somewhere right there, I believe, the courtyard, and they're gonna have some of the dancing and so on, and we're gonna attend for half day before we head over to Bangladesh. But man, yeah, so far, even with the rain, Bhutan has been phenomenal. That is the city of Thimphu, the capital, like I mentioned previously. But as you can tell, quite foggy, raining. It's raining right now actually, but not that bad. You can stay in the rain and everything's pretty cool. But yeah, let's zoom in one more time to witness the details of the king's palace. And we have made it at the courtyard here at the king's palace, which looks very similar to Potala Palace in Tibet. Very similar architecture, the Bhutanese one with the Tibetan one. A small little correction to the things that I said earlier. Actually, this is the king's office, not the palace itself. The palace is somewhere around there where he actually lives. Here is where they gather. In the interior courtyard of the king's office. Yeah, so the official name, this is the king's office where the gatherings happen. The palace is the place where he actually lives, and it's in a different area there, but it looks like some of the people came from a ceremony. So they had a ceremony which actually just ended. People are going home right now. But yeah, quite nice. Everything here, I mean, it feels like you're in a fairy tale, in a legend. The vibe of just being here, guys, after so many years, wanting to come to Bhutan and, knowing all the legend, the stories and everything, it just feels unreal. Feels like one of those places, of the bucket list that, man, finally, I can't believe we're here. So yeah, taking in all of it. The details of the buildings are so intriguing. The elephants, the dragons, the Buddhas, just the details of the flowers, the lotus and so on. Just outstanding, absolutely outstanding. let's go a little bit inside. We cannot go in all the buildings. Like we wanted to go at the one where they have the high stairs there, but we were told that is forbidden. But we can go here. Most likely there is a humongous Buddha in the middle. We gotta take off our shoes like everywhere else. But man, again guys, this is one of those places that has been on the bucket list for so long.
Completely different religion. It is a similar. No photos.
So I'm actually not allowed to film inside, but that was how it looked a few seconds. You know, typically I kind of know where I cannot or can film, but yeah, you kind of slip in with the camera on, you get some glimpses, and that's pretty much it. You know, you can get an idea. But yeah, beautiful details here as well, concepts from Buddhism, demons, all sorts of images of Buddha, and the beautiful colors. There was a little ceremony here. They're getting ready for the festival. They practice some of the dancing that's going to take place here for Sunday. We didn't catch much, but yeah, like I said, this is the only place we're allowed to visit, and fortunately we cannot film inside.
The
wheel of life.
Wheel of death or wheel of life. Some people says the Tibetan wheel of death. After our death, how many times we have to reborn? Till we get enlightened, so we are going to be inside this circle. Okay, so inside the circle. And inside the circle, so there are 6 different world or realm. So realm means different universe. So the hell down, hell, you know hell?
Yes.
Then on the top is heaven.
Heaven.
After our death, our soul will go in this, depending on your karma. If you are a good person now, if you always help someone, then you will get back into the human being or heaven. And if you are very like a you love killing, or if you do the negative things which help or harms other, then you are going to be either you are going to be in the hell or in the animal world. Animal.
Yeah, they're gonna send you in the animal world.
Okay, and when you are alive, and if you are billionaire or millionaire, if you have a money, but you are so miser, you don't want to share, you don't want to pay the government tax, you don't want to give a donation, you don't want to give to the beggar, so then you are going to be born into the hungry ghost, because you have a capability, but you are not helping others, you are greedy, so that's why you are going to reborn into this hungry ghost.
Hungry ghost.
Yes, hungry ghost. The naked. Yeah. You say big belly, small throat. You are so hungry, but you want to eat. Your throat does not allow you to go. Food doesn't go inside.
So if you're selfish,
yes, if you are selfish,
that's you're gonna be reincarnated into a
selfish, greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how much educated you are very like a good doctors. You have good engineers, but if you are not sharing your knowledge, you are going to born into the animal world, because your knowledge is not useful, not helping.
Yes.
So that means you are like an animal. You have a knowledge, but
Yeah.
it is not using it. So that's why we are like same like an animal. So you are going to be reborn into the animal world. Then, yeah, and then on this tree, you see the tree side. So that is demigod. For example, like if you are short-tempered, you always like to war, some like leaders around the world, who want to kill other country, who want to invade, who want a power, who is so jealous. For example, like we are friends, and you are always jealous of me, or I am always jealous of you, because you are very good and successful businessman, but I am jealous of you. That means my jealousy, my anger, my ego is always growing in me. So my next life, I am going to reborn in this demigod. Okay. And then you can see this circle in the mouth of the Lord of the Death. So he's a Lord of the Death.
In the upper part.
Yeah, upper part, the face, the big angry
Yeah, the
face.
demon.
Demon, like a demon.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have other 12 karmic link. You can see here the man, the small one, the man here on the small
Yeah. Yeah.
iconic photographs or like a paintings. So that is a 12 karmic link. How we live, starting from the birth till we die.
Yeah.
So here, the woman is giving birth. Here, the woman is giving
First
birth.
stage. Yeah.
And then
Goes up or goes down?
No. Clockwise.
it goes up. It goes up.
Oh, counterclockwise.
Yeah, counterclockwise.
This one, this
Actually, it had to be, but this painting is little bit mistaken. I would say, depending on some of the artists.
And guys, even though you're not a religious person or anything, Buddhism has so many concepts that anyone, absolutely anyone, can learn from them. I mean, just reading a few things here and there might help you, you know, in ways that you did not think. All these designs, all these representations have some type of storyline behind them, some type of knowledge that has been transposed into images, drawings, and so on, that people can interpret them. But yeah, it's probably one of the religions, you know, some people don't even call it a religion, they call it a philosophy of way of life, you know, just to be happy. But yeah. And of course, before calling it a day, we had to stop at the market, which actually is really well organized, clean, everything is top notch. Check this out. A lot of imported fruit here though. They do grow a lot of the corn, wheat, potatoes, peppers, and so on, but a lot of the fruits are imported. They do have some mangoes in the south part. I have some dry fish here. Ooh, the salami. So for lunch we had chicken and some stews. Tonight we're going for some noodle soup, chicken fried rice, and some dumplings. And dumplings are really good. Those are spicy ones right there. They're extraordinary. And guys, putting an end to the first video from Bhutan. It was an extraordinary day, even though it rained quite a bit. Back at the hotel room, took a shower and getting ready to go to sleep. It's been tiring because I had only 5 hours of sleep. You know, being on the road, staying in the airport with a delay and everything, the rain. Yeah, it kind of, you know, being so much on the road, it does make you tired. And again, this is the trip right after my 1 month in the Pacific. So yeah, this may not be in the same sequence, but I've been on the road for quite a bit, so things are exhausting at times, you know, it accumulates. But like I mentioned earlier about the hotel room, this is how the hotel room looks like here in Bhutan. This is considered a standard 3-star hotel, but it's fantastic. Yeah, so I have only, you know, praising words for the people here in Bhutan. But yeah, tomorrow, another day where we're gonna visit a whole bunch of stuff. We have the Buddhas, we have more monasteries, and some festivities, starting with some festivities. So a lot more in the plan. But until then, gratitude should be the only attitude, guys. Stay humble, and I'll see you here in a little bit. Peace out. And of course, as you have seen, I had to get dressed. I did mention in the previous episode that I'm gonna get the traditional attire of the Bhutanese people, of the Bhutanese men. So yeah, if you have not seen the previous episode of us arriving in Paro, arriving in Thimphu with the beautiful Himalayan views from Nepal, definitely head over and see some extraordinary landscape. Clouds are coming in right when we are departing. Check this out. Yeah, we're focusing right now on the statue itself, but if you look around, everything is gonna be misty.
du jashibe sa sa kya dan dan se kya dharma ja da ngali ja ma mo dam ge cha du